white prospect since Larry Bird.
Flag on the attack with the slash. Flag with the 2 fouls for 3 and 1. Right down the lane for the slag.
Welcome back to the channel. Today's story takes us deep into the exciting world of basketball's next generation, the top 5 trending college basketball players who just made their leap into the NBA in 2025. These aren't just names on a draft board, they're stories in motion, already reshaping how fans and scouts view the future of the game. From high school gymnasiums buzzing with early hype to NBA arenas bracing for their first professional steps, these players carry more than talent. They carry expectations, legacies, and the weight of their hometown dreams. From small-town courts to the NBA spotlight, this year's rookie class is more than just skill. It's personality, grit, and the kind of stories fans will be telling for decades. In this episode, we're not just listing stats or draft positions. We're pulling back the curtain on how these young stars rose to prominence, why their styles stand out, and what insiders believe they'll bring to the league in the years ahead. Stay with us as we dive into the journeys, challenges, and unique qualities of the first 3 names shaking up the basketball conversation in 2025. 1. Cooper Flagg, the Pine Tree Prodigy. At just 18 years old, Cooper Flagg is rewriting what it means to be NBA ready. The freshman forward from Duke became the number 1 overall pick for the Dallas Mavericks, a team making a clear statement that they're willing to build around a generational young talent, The Guardian, Reuters. Standing 6 feet 9 inches with a lean but powerful frame, Flagg's game is built on rare two-way versatility. Defensively, he can switch seamlessly between guarding wings, forwards, and even some guards, using his quick feet and high defensive IQ to shut down drives and contest shots. Offensively, he's equally dangerous, showing flashes of a polished mid-range jumper, smart off-ball movement, and the ability to make the right pass under pressure. Scouts have compared his composure to players with 5 years of NBA experience, and coaches describe him as a coach's dream, disciplined, unselfish, and always locked in. LeBron James even offered public praise, calling Flagg a transformative talent in the making, Diario AS, an endorsement few rookies ever receive. Raised in the quiet basketball community of Maine, Flagg's rise wasn't fueled by big city hype, but by relentless work, early discipline, and an ability to dominate at every competitive level. Many insiders believe he'll make a noticeable impact in his very first season, something rare for even top picks. 2. Dylan Harper, legacy on the rise. The number 2nd overall pick by the San Antonio Spurs, Dylan Harper has a last name that carries weight. His father, Ron Harper, is a 5-time NBA champion. But Dylan isn't just inheriting a legacy, he's building one of his own. At 6 feet 6 inches, Harper's blend of size, vision, and control makes him a modern guard built for today's NBA. His ball handling is smooth and purposeful. His decision-making under pressure is advanced, and his ability to read defenses allows him to set up teammates or create his own shot with ease. SB Nation, The Guardian. In a league where highlights can overshadow fundamentals, Harper thrives on cerebral basketball, knowing when to push the pace, when to slow it down, and how to control a game's rhythm. That makes him a natural fit for Coach Greg Popovich's rebuild in San Antonio, where smart, unselfish play is the standard. Training camp reports suggest Harper is already commanding respect from veterans, and the Spurs see him as a potential day-one starter, orchestrating the offense alongside their rising star frontcourt. 3. Ace Bailey, the smooth scorer with swagger, drafted number 5 by the Utah Jazz. Ace Bailey brought drama before even stepping onto an NBA court, skipping workouts for multiple teams, a move that only fueled his mystique. SB Nation, New York Post. At 6 feet 9 inches, Bailey has elite athleticism, a silky smooth shooting stroke, and a first step that can blow by defenders. When he's engaged, he looks like a future all-star, capable of taking over games with scoring bursts that leave opponents scrambling. But the challenge is consistency. Some scouts question his night-to-night focus, while others believe he's just scratching the surface of his potential. The Jazz are betting big on his upside, seeing him as the dynamic scoring wing they've lacked in recent seasons. With a roster hungry for shot creation and a fan base craving excitement, Bailey could quickly become one of Utah's most electrifying players if he commits to bringing his A-game every night. 4th, VJ Edgecombe, Defense meets dog. Selected number 3rd overall by the Philadelphia 76ers, VJ Edgecombe is a coach's dream and a defensive coach's fantasy come true. At 6 feet 6 inches with a chiseled frame and elite athleticism, he plays every possession like it's the game winner. He fights over screens, contests every shot, and pressures the ball handler with suffocating intensity. SB Nation, Reddit. What separates Edgecombe from other defensive-minded rookies is his textbook fundamentals. His stance is low and balanced, his lateral quickness is elite, and his anticipation in reading passing lanes is years ahead of most players his age. He has the versatility to defend both guards and wings, a skill that will be invaluable alongside stars like Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. Offensively, Edgecombe knows his role and plays it well. He thrives as a cutter, finds open spots for catch-and-shoot threes, and willingly makes the extra pass to keep the offense flowing. The Philly faithful have already embraced his grit, and with the Sixers eyeing a deep playoff run, his defensive energy could be the X factor that tips close games in their favor. 5. Walter Clayton Jr., the Final Four hero-turned-NBA role model. Drafted number 18 overall via trade to the Utah Jazz, Walter Clayton Jr. didn't enter the league with lottery hype. He entered with championship credibility. The NCAA Final Four's most outstanding player, Clayton carried the University of Florida to a national title with ice-cold three-point shooting and unshakable leadership. Reuters, Wikipedia. At 6 feet 4 inches, he's a steady-handed combo guard who can run the offense or play off the ball. Clayton thrives under pressure, never shying away from big shots, and his decision-making rarely wavers. Coaches and teammates describe him as a locker room anchor, someone who raises the intensity without saying a word. The Jazz see him as a stabilizing force for a young roster, a player who can set the tone with both his skill and demeanor. His championship pedigree gives him an edge over many rookies, and in a league where composure often determines minutes, Clayton's maturity could earn him a significant role much sooner than expected. From Cooper Flagg's generational potential to Walter Clayton Jr.'s championship-tested mindset, this rookie class offers a spectrum of skills and personalities that could reshape the NBA's future. Some will make waves with highlight reel plays, others with consistent, unglamorous winning habits. Either way, these 5 names are worth remembering because their stories are only just beginning. The 2025 rookie class isn't just talented, it's diverse in style, mindset, and potential impact. Some will make headlines with highlight plays, others with quiet consistency, but all have a chance to carve their names into NBA history. Which one are you most excited to watch unfold? Drop your prediction in the comments. And if you love deep basketball storytelling, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next breakdown of the league's rising stars.